I'm going to Egypt for the very first time, so let's pack together. Alright, so we're going to go over all the things that you would need in general for a big international trip, and then some things are going to be very specific to Egypt. Okay, so I have my suitcase here of everything that I know I want to bring, and this is a carry-on, so I'm going to attempt to put this all in a carry-on and a backpack. So let's just talk about a few of the things that I'm bringing with me, because Egypt is a more of a conservative country, so I want to be respectful of where I'm traveling to. So most of the stuff that I brought is very appropriate. I'm a person that likes to show everything. I like my body, so I like my legs and my breasts and all of that out. But I want to be respectful, so I bought things that would cover my shoulders that are past my knees, and even like floor length in some cases, lots of cardigans, things like that. So let's go through a few items and just show you some examples of what you should pack for Egypt. Okay, so I bought a bunch, or I had a few of these already. So like this gray one is just a little loose cardigan, easy to throw over what you have. And I just bought this one yesterday. So I have it in gray and like this pink coral color and black. So easy to just layer up and cover anything that is sleeveless. So at the time of year I'm going, it is November, so it is going to be a little chilly there. So I packed a bunch of long sleeve shirts and even like long sleeve dresses like this. So this covers the shoulders, my arms, and these are a little bit shorter like the dresses I'm bringing, but there's got to be some balance, you know? I'm not going to be covered up from neck down, neck to feet the entire trip. So these are the types of dresses that I'm bringing. I have a few of these, the long sleeve, and they're short. Let's see. I also got two of these like long type skirts. So they sit up here, now you can't really see, and then they reach down to my ankle. So I got two of these, and then I packed a bunch of like short sleeve shirts as well. A pair of jeans. I did get this really nice, long and pretty, like maybe like dinner dress or going out, excuse me, in floor length, and it is like a tank top one or sleeveless. And so with this, like I could, if I needed to cover up, like I could use the black cardigan that I have to cover my shoulders. So one thing that I do to help myself pack, because like I've learned to not like overpack and just bring so much stuff. For one, because I like to just keep it in a carry-on if possible, so that's what we're going to attempt to do here today. And then two, like I just realized, why am I bringing so much extra stuff? So what I do in this case, like I wrote down all the days that I'm gonna be gone, and I'm using a travel program, so they already have the itinerary for me. I'm using EF Ultimate Break, so maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna include that in this video or not, or what, or make a whole separate video, but they plan everything for you. And there's some free time there too. I think I might just have to make a whole separate video on an EF tour, because this is my second one that I'm doing with them. So I have all of the days, the travel dates actually, and what we would be doing. So like, for example, like the first night that or the second night we're there, it's on a Saturday, so we're gonna have like it's gonna be sightseeing, dinner, and then a free night. So like I want to go out in Egypt, so I am taking like going out clothes, and I have a few options. Like I said, for the most part I want to be respectful, but at the same time, like I still want to be me. So like maybe I could wear this. I did get some pants. I'm not a pants wearer, so like balance, you know? Normally I would wear this with the tiniest skirt imaginable, but no, I would, you know, this is an option. Take this and like these pants, and then, you know, when I'm traveling from place to place, cover up, and then when I get inside I can easily take it off. So like I wrote everything down that could be possible to do and then base my outfits around that. So like one of the days is going to the pyramids and the Sphinx. So like I know I'm gonna want to take really awesome, beautiful pictures for that. So like I need a really awesome outfit, you know, and then make note of like travel days. So like on a travel day, I could just be wearing like jeans and a regular t-shirt or something like that, you know. There is gonna be a beach day, so like I am packing a bathing suit. This is a one piece, but if you know, you know that my one pieces really don't cover anything anyways. A see-through cover up, but I'm also gonna take a dress to cover up just in case that's the vibe. So that's how I planned my outfits, and pretty much have an outfit for a day with some like choices. So for a pair of jeans, like I normally wear a pair of jeans at least twice before getting rid of them. So like I have maybe 4 pairs of jeans in there with multiple tops that I could like rotate out. So, but again, nothing crazy. I'm not gonna bring 8 pair of jeans because I'm there for like 8 full days. So I'm not gonna bring 8 pairs of jeans and then 16 tops, you know, like that's excessive. Gabby Harris, if you're watching this, I'm talking to you, girl, because she brings so much stuff. So that's just how I'm packing and the things that I'm bringing specifically for Egypt. So now let's see if we can get this all in a carry-on. Oh, and let's talk about, I'm gonna show you like the types of shoes that I'm bringing, because again, we don't have the space to bring every pair of shoes that we like. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with bringing 4 pairs of shoes. So these white platform Converse are like my go-to shoes. Like these are, I wear these all the time. So these are gonna be the ones I travel in, and they could easily be mixed in with some of the other outfits. So again, I also try to plan my outfits, whether the stuff I have in my closet or the stuff I'm buying, on a palette, like the same like color palette, so then I could easily mix and match and also have shoes that could easily flow between everything. So the white Converse is what I'm gonna be traveling in. It's just my travel shoe too. I've seen like jokes on TikTok of people wearing high top Converse to the airport because nobody has time to take those off during TSA, but I do. I make time. And then I'm gonna take a black pair of combat boots. Again, these are like my go-to shoes. I'm always either in these or the white platforms. I'm taking 1 pair of simple, like low heel. These are easy to walk in, they're really comfortable. And then 1 pair of chanclas, browns. So I only need to pack 3 in this suitcase because I'm gonna be wearing the white ones. So let's do this. Okay, I put my hair up because I was stressing out. I did it. This is mad heavy though. Like, am I gonna struggle like putting this in the overhead bin? A little bit. But if a guy's there. But here's the thing though, this shit is packed to the brim. It's poking out a little bit. I did have to take stuff out to make this work, condensed down. Here's the thing though, I'm worried about, like, first of all, I think I can do this. I haven't even packed the other bag that I would need. So like in my backpack, or I guess like the, what is it called? Personal item? I would put like my makeup, toiletries, brushes, hair tools, things like that in there. So hopefully it'll work. But now though, I'm like, okay, I made this work, but is it only gonna get, it's packed. I cannot buy any clothes there. And I'm worried about like dirty clothes, you know, because they're not gonna be, like, how am I gonna deal with that? So here's where I'm at. I'm gonna do my personal item and see if all that stuff fits in the backpack, and then if it doesn't, I'm gonna go have to buy a mid-size suitcase, because the last mid-size suitcase I had, it got destroyed at Tomorrowland. So here's this though, shit, I don't know what to do. I went over the kind of things to pack clothing wise for a trip and try to keep as minimalist as possible. So now we're gonna pack the carry-on. So we're gonna talk about the things that I'm taking in my carry-on. So this is actually like like personal item. This is a really big backpack. I was able to fit everything in my other backpack that's smaller, but again, it was filled to the like brim. It was gonna probably bust open. So I'm gonna take this one. I'm not gonna fill it up completely because it wouldn't fit underneath my seat, and just hope that they don't have an issue with this. If I get to the gate and there is an issue, I'll figure it out. But also too, a little tip. So I went ahead and bought an AirTag. So even though I'm not checking my suitcase, or I hope I don't have to, because you know, sometimes you get to the gate and they're like, well, we need somebody to check a bag, blah, 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 blah. They force you to. The plan is to not check it there, but then if I buy stuff and buy an extra bag, I'm okay checking it on the way back, and then I'm gonna put my AirTag in my suitcase. So that's just a new little tip. So the thing about having an AirTag is that it gives you peace of mind knowing where your suitcase is at. So even if it does get lost, at least you'll be able to track it and it's not just lost somewhere in the world. You'll know which country, airport, things like that, where it's at. So AirTag, so get an AirTag. This was 30 bucks at Target. You can go to the Apple store too, and I'm sure any other electronic, where you can buy electronics, I don't know. So AirTag for the suitcase. Okay, so tip for international travel is, I did this the first time I left the country. Like I just saw somebody else make this tip somewhere at some point in time and I just always followed it. So I made a photocopy of my ID and my passport. This is actually my Texas ID. I live in Florida now, Miami. But I just keep the same paper. So yes, even though I'm gonna have like my updated ID and my passport with me, I'm still just gonna take a photocopy just to be safe. I also printed out my flight plans. You don't need to do this, it's up to you. I just wanna have it, even though it's like in my email as well. And then the instructions for my trip told me to print out 2 copies of my visa. So these are, this is all the paperwork that I'm taking. So just from all of this, basically always just take a photocopy of your ID and passport. So I'm gonna stick this in the backpack. Okay, the next thing that I put in my backpack is my like toiletries and cosmetics bag. So if you've seen my other videos, this is normally my makeup bag. Normally this whole thing is filled with makeup on both sides, but let's be real, we don't have the space for that. And it's Egypt, so normally I pack a bunch of makeup when I'm going to a festival because festival looks involve a lot of colors and lipsticks and glitters and this, that, and the other. So I'm able to fit my makeup on one side. And again, just take the essentials for my tips on makeup is to take one palette, eye palette that goes with everything. So I have a lot of neutrals, like blacks and creams and stuff like that. So I picked a palette that would go with all that. One palette, done. One set of eyelashes. I just got a brand new set of eyelashes, like the Glamnetic, so like that'll rock me the whole way through. I'm not gonna take my whole eyelash kit that I normally would. And then just the essentials. I usually get minis, so a mini like moisturizer, primer, things like that to save space. So I'm not taking like full size, everything full sized. Obviously like full size foundation and then a few lipsticks. Again, just take neutrals. We're not taking, I mean, look at all, like, can you imagine taking all that? No. So that's the tips on makeup: brushes, cotton balls, and Q-tips. And then over here is all of the toiletries. So shampoo, conditioner, mouthwash, razor, all the things, deodorant, lotions, all of that. I also have like my medications in here, and then my accessories, and then like one like roll on like perfume. So thankfully everything fits nice and neat in here. So we're gonna zip her up and put her in here. Okay, I guess I'll just keep this on. So other things that I'm taking to put in here, let's talk about like electronics now. So I bought this adapter the first time I left the country, and it has everything like Japan, South America, Australia. So hopefully there's always going to be some way to use this. Okay, Middle East, Southern Europe, Africa, good. So like this tells you all the countries that it can work in. So I'm taking my adapter. What I noticed in these last couple years of traveling though is that most modern hotels have the like USB plug-in. So that's cool because everybody these days has like iPhones and stuff. So what I did notice, USB plugins are like the norm now, but just in case they're not, I have my adapter. I do take a portable charger everywhere that I go with me. I know like most airplanes have places you could charge your phone, but like if you're in an airport and you're not able to get to a plug, or if you're out excursioning all day, like in the country that you're at, portable charger comes in handy. So this is just like my regular charging cable that I would use interchangeably between everything, whether I'm on the road or if I need to charge my phone on the plane, in the hotel, all that. A few charging cables for like my Fitbit, and then let me take one of these off. Oh, actually I'll keep it on. Headphones, and so I have portable headphones, and then I just keep these. So I think mainly for like the airplane movies. So sometimes airlines will just give you these types of headphones to be able to plug it in into their TV, but if not, then I'm set. So I just keep everything nice and neat in this little pouch, and this is like my little electronics pouch that'll keep me going. Oh, also, this isn't needed, but I've always just had a backup phone. Like I've never traded in my phone, so every time I get a new phone, I just keep my old phone, and I bring that as just like a just in case type thing. And real quick, we'll just go over a few of the other things that I am bringing as well. So our instructions said to bring masks, so I'm bringing masks. I don't know if we really will have to use those or not, but I'm gonna bring masks. Oh, and also for this trip I did have to get COVID tested. Your girl is negative, so yeah. So when you're traveling out of country, just make sure of the country's policies on COVID. Like I just went to Colombia in the beginning of October. It's the end of November now, and I had to show proof that I've been vaccinated. So just be aware that countries still implement COVID policies. Okay, so masks, a sleep mask, and earplugs. So this is something I would use like on the plane and in the hotel in case my roommate snores. Some snacks like RX bars, an umbrella. I've just learned to just travel everywhere with an umbrella. I don't like to wing it and just say F it when it starts raining. I like to be protected. Some tissues, and then in here has so even though I have like a whole separate toiletries bag, I like to have things that I use like on hand, like ready to go. So like toothpaste, my birth control lotion, toothbrush, like flushable wipies, and I think, yeah. So that's all in here, like stuff that like before I land, like if I want to go brush my teeth or something like that, and it's just here, easy to go without having to dig in through my whole toiletries bag. So there's that, and then I am taking one book, and then this little travel journal. I got it at Tomorrowland, so yeah, maybe write down like my content ideas, or I don't know if I'm gonna be like journaling, I don't know. So there's that. I think of like pencils and pens, markers, some gum, tissues, and then so this is my traveling pillow. I used it for EDC, I mean not for Tomorrowland. Instead of like the standard pillow, I have one over there. Instead of the standard pillow that just like wraps around, like you can't really like sleep in it, it puts you up against like the seat. It's just not comfortable. I got this thing and it's so comfortable. Like look at this. So pretty much you just do this and like you just like sleep. How do I sleep sitting straight up? And yeah, I use it and it was great. So like this is good for people that are in the middle seat or even the aisle seats that don't have like a window to lean on. And even sometimes like even leaning up against the window isn't comfortable to sleep on. So I'm taking this. Oh my God, I can get it off. Okay. And then this is like my little travel bag that has everything in it. So like my passport, money, and I'm gonna put all my like cards and stuff in here too. So this is everything that I would need. I am gonna stick one more thing in here. This is my little backpack that I normally use for festivals, but this is gonna be like my daytime like travel bag when we're like excursioning. So this way I could put like my water bottle, this in here, maybe a snack, whatever else I need. So I'm gonna put all of that away. Big. But But again, it's not like filled to the top, so maybe they'll be fine saying that's huge. That is so big. But the thing is like I was able to fit all of that in the smaller like one underneath, so I don't know. Figure it out. What I've noticed on like international flights is there's such bigger planes is that there is plenty more room up top. So if anything, like I would just store all this shit up there and just take out like the few things that I need. So yeah, these were my tips and tricks on what and how to pack for an international trip. And yeah, Egypt, I could say Egypt content is coming soon. So thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you would like more festival food and flying content. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at electric_ollie.